What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We back with some more sleep token. This time we're checking out the summoning. I do have the lyrics right over here to the right, so make sure I don't miss anything. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up. Oh, they get right into it.
I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail, red in the blue. Something you say or something you do. A taste of the divine. You got my body, flesh and bone, yeah. The sky above me, earth below. Raise me
All right, yeah, so, so straight into it, right? Very aggressive. We ain't got none of that ambience going on this time. We went straight. We got straight down to the brass, brass tacks. Brass tacks, if word, if you will. Anyways, really aggressive at the opening start, which kind of sets the tone that we are coming here with some very aggressive emotions. Right now, I did want to point some attention to this figurine they kind of got right here. When it was just the shadows or something like that, what it meant, the silhouette, what it looked like was a crown or something like that, right? Kind of symbolizing some type of king or something. And now we still don't have all the full details, but this guy, with the gun, he's got the wrecking ball and everything. He looks like a destroyer of sorts. And then it got me thinking about the name, the summoning, right? So now I'm starting to think that this guy, and not literally, but ever since you guys told me that some of their songs revolve around relationships, that 100% helps me understand a little bit about what's going on here. So it's almost like he's a protector of sorts. Like I'm like somebody done raised this person from the dead, not necessarily raised from the dead, but pretty much conscripted this person into their service, and they look to be of a destroyer of some type, so a protector, if you will. And then as I'm looking at the lyrics, it's like this is this summoning that's saying it. I've got a river running right into you, blood trail, something you say, something you do, a taste of divine. You got my body, flesh, bone, right? Sky above, earth and below. Now this part right here, it says, raise me up again, take me past the edge, right? I don't think it's past the edge as far as death, right? Take me in the beyond, right? I think this is more in the sense of take me to a place that I've never seen, because all I've known is destruction, right? I mean, look at this figurine right here, right? They don't, I don't think of Sleep Token as a type of person to just put people group that just puts these figurines on this pedestal for any reason. So of course it has something to do with the music, right? We can figure it out. It just has some context or something, but he obviously looks like a protector. He wants to see what else is there, maybe even looking for love. So if I saw this beautiful young lady or something like this, and all of a sudden she has my attention, that can almost kind of look like the summoning. Like, what if she was doing like some type of seductive tactics to kind of get me to come over there and talk to her, right? How's that any different from like a magician using their tactics and everything to summon somebody to do their bidding? Right now, you got my body, flesh, bone. That's just another way of saying you have all of me on some John Legend type stuff, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if this song kind of goes more towards a somber kind of ending, right? Because you finally grasp what the summoners finally grasp what they've been yearning for. But I don't know. But so far, very aggressive, very heavy. We got different. The rhythms is crazy. Let's keep it going.
Body, flesh and bone, the sky above, the earth below.
Bro. And there, but yeah, for those of you that are new to the channel, which probably a lot of you, right? Because I only got 2 reactions to the sleep token. If you're ever wondering, or 1 reaction, this is my 2nd reaction. Yes. The reason why I have to talk so low is 1, because I'm recording like not even 10 feet away from my kid's door. Since it's the only time that I'm able to do my recording. I've been doing this for about 3 years now. So I think I've kind of perfected the art of kind of just talking low. I don't usually raise my voice anyways. So even if I was in my own space or whatnot, I probably would still talk this way. But anyways, the pain, not necessarily the pain, but the falsettos that he's hitting, right? When he's like, raise me up again and everything. That's a cry right there. Like that's something I absolutely want. I love how I love how he's expressing that in his vocals. Hey, right? I like to think that it's more than just a creative choice, right? That's emotion. That's how you express emotion. That's how you express emotion throughout the scale, right? You got all these notes to play with. And depending on what you're trying to say, high, which is, when it comes to music, is a frequency that a lot of us are able to perceive a lot better than lower and everything. So when we hear those high notes, we resonate with that a little bit more. And then when we have context, it brings us even more clarity. Speaking of clarity, the guitar that was playing in here, that little tone, it had a sense of had a sense of clarity to it, like 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 the ocean, like at the ocean, like a clean ocean, clean water, like baptized water or something like that was playing a guitar. That's what it sounded like. Super weird, but let's keep it going. This groove is amazing. Okay, so this is the thumbnail picture right here. It's interesting. Is he bleeding? Looks like the midsection looks a little bit more redder than usual. their ability to capture that atmosphere, that ambience, and everything is absolutely pretty amazing. One of the things when it comes to making atmospheric music is that you have to find a way to give music rhythm. Have to find a way to kind of give it movement, right? You got to kind of do a lot more than slapping a whole bunch of reverb on an instrument and just kind of blending in chords and stuff together. In this case, they kind of had some type of arpeggiated texture effect that was kind of going on in there, which definitely does help with the movement, gives us a sense of that something's going on, especially for those of us who don't have like an internal metronome, right? Who's counting for, 1, 2, 3, 4. I play the saxophone. So whenever I'm doing any type of improv, generally for the most part, I'm going to be, I'm not necessarily going to be offbeat, but I'm dancing, I'm dancing it. So I need to be able to have a internal metronome in order to find myself in music. But for those of you who aren't musicians, right, that little shuffle in the background kind of helps you understand at least where the song is. And then they had that high siren sound or something like that. I'm not really too sure, but it gave a nice sense of wonder and sinister kind of at the same time. Now let's see if we can make any sense of these lasers. Look like sights from guns. So. Oh, that's funky. That's funky. There it is. Oh, wow. Okay. So the entire mood of the song done changed. Now it sounds very funky, almost kind of like a let's get it on type of feeling. You know what I mean? So, I was, the lyrics, having relationship and stuff in mind. The sudden stop, that boom, boom, and then with him singing, "Oh my love" and everything, it's almost like this summoning or this person has come to a realization, right? You know how whenever you're thinking, it's just one continuous long thought until eureka moment comes, and then all of a sudden there's a snap, and then everything is clear. I get that sense whenever I'm listening to when I heard that little breakdown, that boom, boom, and it's just that silence right there, that right after that note, it's just this air of clarity, right? So right here it says, "Did I mistake you from a sign of God, or you really help?" So I think there are not some issues. There are some answers in there right there. It says, "Did I mistake you from a sign from God?" So mistake you, which means you obviously thought this person was the one for you. Now it is possible that you have now become an aggressor, right? Like somebody kind of taken over, or maybe you're surrounded by, really, really, angry emotions because this person isn't what you thought they were going to be, right? So now you are perceived as a threat, possibly, to this person, which would explain kind of like what you see here. Generally, whenever you see some lines right there, I mean, that's kind of like a "don't move or we're going to shoot" type of thing, right? Imagine a type of activities that needs to escalate before you find yourself in a position like this. I mean, those are laser sights, right? We ain't talking about regular policemen here. These are laser sights. So that means you must be one bad dude. And I already hinted towards the beginning, this guy is like armed with some type of chain ball and a gun. So he's obviously a protector, somebody that is great to have on your side when you want them, but when you don't, they're just that much of a threat. So, and then right there, I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish to be your man or maybe a good girl. So basically, I don't want to leave. Don't send me back to where I was. You were so close to taking me on the other side. You were so close to taking me to the edge. Now I got to go back. Yeah. That would make anybody angry. Let's keep it going. Well, not anybody, but you know my meaning.
Something you say or something you do.
Yeah, see, one of the cool things that keeps me coming, that has keeping me coming back to Sleep Token, is that sometimes when I'm doing reactions, I am aware of the time that's passing and everything. I'll be like, oh man, I pretty much feel like I've heard everything that I need to hear. When is this song over? But I don't get that feeling with sleep. Whatever pain that I'm in from sitting in this chair recording reaction after reaction, and my back and everything just completely goes away, right? And I'm a guy that trusts I trust my feelings. I trust my gut. You know what I mean? If something is good, then I'm gonna lean into it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, maybe it's not good because so and so said something, so and so said this. No, I'm gonna trust my gut. If I believe it's good, it's good. And that's where we're at right now. Right. This is the type of music that just making me forget about my entire surroundings and it's thought provoking, right? Come on now. Anyways, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.